Hello. It's Saturday, October 25th, 2014, and this is the Scout Report, temporarily called the Princess Report in honor of the Royals, where we discuss the Kansas City Chiefs, the NFL, and other Kansas City sports. Well, Princess, the Chiefs won last week against the Chargers, and that's pretty great. And we're actually going to start the show off a little bit different this week, viewers, with our pick segment before we go in to talk about the other team in Kansas City. So, Chiefs beat the Chargers. We're going to talk about them in a second, but let's do some picks real quick, okay? We got Seattle and Carolina. Two teams with great defenses, but Seattle, as of late, has not been doing well. Now, viewers, I know it's probably difficult to see the helmets right now, but Scout, if you can go ahead and choose... went with the Carolina Panthers. I'm choosing Seattle. I think they're going to bounce back. Battle of the Birdies. We've got Arizona, the Cardinals, and Philadelphia and the Eagles. So which one do we think wins today? I know you're a little thrown off by... going with Arizona. I'm going with Philadelphia, not surprising. In jolly old England, the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons are playing a game over there in Wembley Stadium. So we'll see what the Brits think about some American football. Meanwhile, who's your pick to win this international matchup? We can get you all adjusted. There we go. Much better picking stance for you right there. So we've got Detroit and we've got Atlanta. What do you think, Princess? Who's winning today? All right, a very definitive swipe at the Atlanta Falcons. And finally, the Show Me Showdown, the I-70 matchup, Kansas City Chiefs and the St. Louis Rams. Who's going to win this matchup? Now, I will note that the scout last week, for the first time all season, picked incorrectly the result of a Chiefs game, which was great because she had picked against us. So, what do we think? Chiefs and Rams, who wins the Show Me Showdown? The suspense is killing. Oh, and another swipe at the Rams. Well, you and I don't agree on anything because I think the Chiefs are going to win. Of course I do. I'm the homer. Chiefs are going to win, let's call it 33-9. Well, the Royals have snapped their playoff winning streak, but they are, as of right now, up 2-1 in the World Series against the San Francisco Giants. Game 4 is tonight in San Francisco. To discuss tonight's game and the World Series and keep things in perspective, we have a very special guest. Please welcome to the program, Father Time.
Good afternoon.
Hello, it's so great. We're so happy to have you on the program.
I'm happy to be here. Hello to you, Scout.
So, first of all, could you talk a little bit about, just share the Scout wanted to know, some of your favorite memories from 1985, the last time the Royals were in the World Series and in fact won it?
Well, I think it was the fact that they were down 3-1. But they came back and won. Yep. And they were down in the World Series, and they were down in the playoffs against Toronto, too, and they won them both.
Now, did you attend any of the games in person at what was then called Royal Stadium during the playoffs?
During the playoffs, no. I went in 84. I saw it against the Tigers in 84.
Yeah. What were some of the standout plays? It's got the World Series program. What were some of the standout plays you remember from 1985 that still stick with you 29 years later?
I don't remember very much.
All right.
About that.
Well,
I do remember Saberhagen really being great.
Just dominant.
Yes, he was tremendous.
Well, I think...
And that's what I would like to say about this.
Pitching.
Is... people my age remember the 85. You don't remember the 85. But people my age are always telling people your age, oh, you should remember 85. It was so great. Well, now, you have your own to remember. And there are tens of thousands of new fans out there. They will be remembering this time, 2014. And this will be their time. It's a whole new brand of fans, a whole new base of fans that are building up.
The only thing I remember about 1985 was that my favorite movie was Disney's Robin Hood, and I had a recording of it on Betamax tape. until one day I didn't, and found that somebody that lived in that house with me had recorded over it
Yes.
with Game 7 of the '85 World Series.
That was me.
And I remember Princess Scout. I was pretty upset. Imagine if I recorded over Daniel Tiger with something from this World Series. You might not be happy now, but you'd forgive me later, just as I forgive you.
Yes.
So you're witnessing television history right now. Well, the Scout has really enjoyed watching some of the home runs by Moustakas. You really enjoyed those. And I know you enjoyed the pitching performance of Big Game James. I'm a big fan right now of the defense in the outfield. That's what's standing out to me, as well as, of course, the relief pitching. So what do you think you're going to still remember from this series later on?
Well, I'd say the three pitchers. That would be it.
The relievers?
Yes, Herrera, Davis, and Holland. It's almost unbelievable. Well, it is unbelievable. I mean, they're so good they could let everybody. And the Royals were ninth in the league in scoring runs, so they have to rely on the pitching. And if we can re-sign them all three for next year, it'll be great. But I don't know if they can do that.
Yeah, pitching and defense. So, what is your prediction? With we've got tonight's game 4, but so we'll go to at least 5. What is your prediction for who wins this World Series? He's got a prediction.
I have a prediction here. Thank you very much. My prediction is I have no prediction because, in the words of the great Luis Diant, about baseball, you don't know nothing.
Well, there you have it. About baseball, you don't know nothing. I do know that I'm really excited to watch Game 4 and Game 5, and I do know that by this time on the program next week, the World Series will be over. One way or the other, the World Series will be over, and hopefully we'll be coming to you celebrating a Kansas City Royals World Series championship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us on the Scout Report. And thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.